This case is actually really light. I'm not trying to flex or anything, but it's like, it's really well built and it's not heavy. And don't make a meme out of that, by the way. Guys, hey, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're building a really awesome system. Take a peek at it. Let me know what you think. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button. If you like what you see even more, hit that sub button. And we'll see you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over at twitch.tv/stints, where we build these PCs you see right here live at 10 a.m. Eastern, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at twitch.tv/stints. See you soon. We've got ourselves an awesome system today. Actually, I think it's his second purchase from this customer. He bought a while back and he's buying again, so I'm really excited. He built a lower end Ryzen build about a year ago. So this is a higher end system. So for this system, we're gonna talk about what we got here. This is gonna be a white and black themed mesh VC build. It's gonna be in a white mesh VC, so we're going for like a black and white aesthetic. It's gonna look gorgeous from the parts we picked together for it. So for first off, we're gonna power it with a 10700K. It's just probably one of my favorite processors right now in the price. It doesn't get for the price, it doesn't get the credit it deserves. It's pretty much a 900K on the new Z490 platform. It boosts a little bit higher. It's a great CPU. So 10700K is going to power this system. And we're going to put that on the Z490 Gaming Edge. It's built-in Wi-Fi. It's a really good board. It's really good, nice, like a black, white, silver feel to it. It's a really good motherboard. Probably one of my favorite motherboards from MSI right now. For the price, it's really good. Especially paired with a 10700K. It's a really good combo. We're going to cool it with the Kraken X53, 240 millimeter. These stay pretty cool. These new Intels don't get too hot, so they do really well. We're going to run 32 gigs of G.Skill Trident, 3200 megahertz RAM. In the budget, we're trying to get a little bit faster speed. This is going to be really good. The newer Intels don't really benefit as much as AMD with faster memory, and still do really well. I mean, you'll see like maybe like 1 or 2 mega FPS boost in certain applications. The Kraken, love it. Yeah, I do too. So we're going actually with it's like a silver and white RAM from G.Skill. It's non-RGB. It just looks really cool. It's their Trident, but it's not non-RGB. We have a 2 terabyte Crucial P1 hard drive. That's an NVMe and M.2 SSD. We have the RTX 3080 from MSI. It's a Ventus 3-fan. It's nothing crazy. It's going to go really good with the aesthetic. It's black and white. It looks just like that on the. It's going to look so good with the system that we're doing. Like I said, we got the Fractal Design Mesh VC in white. Beautiful case. Beautiful case. Then we have a Thermaltake 850 power supply. That's the fully modular Grand that we use. We love them a lot. It's got a 10-year warranty on it. It's a really good power supply. We got some black and white sleeved braided cables from Asia Horse. Really good cables. And then for cooling, to accent everything, we're running 5 fans in here. They're gonna be the Deepcool RF 120 addressable 12-volt RGB fans from Deepcool. Highly underrated fans. Really good cooling, really efficient, and they look really good with the theme. So once we get everything dialed in, you'll see what we're going for and how it looks and how sharp she's gonna be. So without further ado, let's get to it. I keep smacking my head on these beautiful snowflakes. Start opening her up and getting her ready. Beautiful board. All right, chat. You know how I said we were talking about that aesthetic, the white and black? This thing's gonna go perfect with it. It's gonna go perfect with it. And for this one, we're using the Crucial P1, 2 terabyte, plenty of hard drive space, fast, efficient, good price right now. I think over Black Friday had some pretty good deals on them as well. I think they're pretty much all sold out. The only NVMe deals I saw right now, I said like are the Western Digital Blacks, which are really good priced. Trying to establish ourselves obviously as a high-end tech channel here on Twitch for the business, obviously. And thank you for everybody who comes and hangs out and spends time with us every Monday and Friday. I appreciate it. So you get one of these M.2 screws out. Don't want all of them to come out, so we just do a small little incision and we push it out. That way the rest stay in the bag for the consumer. The client, if they ever want to add more themselves. It's like a beast build today. It's going to be a beauty. It's going to be an absolute beauty. Okay, RAM time. So like I said, we're using a G.Skill Trident. It's non-RGB. I'll show you what it looks like right here in a second. It's beautiful without having all of the too flashy. We wanted this case to be more like on looks and presentation, without tons of RGB. That's the RAM I'm talking about. This is a beautiful RAM without being like too overkill. The white, silver, and black aesthetic looks really good. So you can see it's going to look really, really good with the system. You have front really good camera face. You can see how it looks. Looks really good. A perfect match. Well, let's hope so, right? All set, all seated. There's that. Not gonna use the black fans. We're actually gonna use a deep cool, so I'm gonna grab them. We're gonna use these fans for the look on this. Is gonna look so good, so good. Yeah, these are beautiful fans right here. We're gonna use these for the cooler, as well as the front and the back of the case. Plenty of RGB and plenty of airflow. These are probably some of the best bang for buck fans on the market right now. I still love them. I use them whenever I can, and they're not really expensive either. We're gonna use this. Check make sure there's no static. We'll pull the board, pop the back plate right in. Right in, there we go. She's all in. Just gotta tap in our standoffs. You guys can see that really well. I want to get a DSLR in the ceiling so you guys can see it a lot easier. Alright, she's a beauty. There we go. We'll do this next. We'll take the case out. You guys can see the beautiful case that we're going to be using today. Ow! I keep hitting my head on those snowflakes. I really like building in the Fractal Design cases, especially the Meshify C. They're probably still one of the best bang for buck cases out there, around $100. The only thing I don't like is if people who want RGB, they get a little disappointed because they don't come with RGB built in for $100. So the black and white, see what I mean? The black and white, it's black on the inside, white on the outside. It's gonna look so good, all the aesthetic we're putting into it. All this like the colors, the way we're rocking. It's clean, doesn't need RGB. It's gonna have a little bit of RGB. It's gonna have white fans. It's gonna have RGB. We're gonna dial in into white. So this case is actually really, really light. I'm not trying to flex or anything, but it's really well built and it's not heavy. And don't make a meme out of that, by the way. So the great thing about Fractal is they love you so much. They said, you know, we're not gonna pre-install any of our standoffs. We'll make you spend money on this case, but no, we're not gonna install standoffs. You have to do that yourself. And go with the motherboard we go. Did we forget one? Did I just noob it up, chat? I did noob it up, chat. I noobed it up. I checked the, I put on an Ace Rock standoff, not in the inside standoff spot. Pepe hands. This is what color cables are you going to go with this build? Black and white. You'll see. It's going to look really, really good, Harlem. It's going to look really good. Salutations, good morning. Guy wishing how to build a PC. I'm in the market for one, but prices are nuts. Hit us a DM. We have some really good deals going on right now. Plus, we have availability to find the things that nobody can find and get their hands on, which is kind of a benefit for us as builders. So you offer for payment financing? Yeah, we actually have PayPal credit built into our site now. So yeah, we do. All of our invoices, everything. We have the Pay in 4 from PayPal, which is available on our website. And then we also have the PayPal credit. So you can get 0% financing on purchases as well. All right, motherboard's all in. This is gonna look, oh, I'm already loving the look. It just feels so clean together. Next part's gonna be installing the AIO. So like I said, we're gonna use the deep cool fans to give some RGB. So I'm gonna move this over here. RGB, oh my God, RGB. So let's take the cooler out. We're gonna install the fans to the cooler, and then we're gonna install the cooler into the system. All right, so now we got our AIO. So like I said, we use the deep cool fans. It's gonna look really good. We're gonna do all white on the system. So the card's gonna come over and sit like this in the case. It's gonna look really good. All right, here we go. Everything's fed through. It's 4 wires. Then the back here, we have 2 for the fan power, and then we have clearance is just there. It literally sits like that much above the RAM. Which we're gonna tap it in right now while we can. All right, now we're gonna attach the pump head. The reason why for top mount on the system is the fact that we're gonna have a 3080 in here, so we need more space. All right, so here's the look already, guys. It's gonna look, she's a beaut. She's a beaut. All right. We're zip tying a little bit of stuff back here right now, get out of the way like we usually do. Got to run the stuff down to the pump now. The wires into the pump. Bring them down and in. It's the only thing you have to worry about with top mount RAD is you lose that clearance, that accessibility to a lot of the things in here. So like right now, later, I'm gonna hate myself because we have to put the power line in. I should have done it right now, actually. I probably should. Pop it out real quick and then just put it back in. There's the line for the pump head. So we're just gonna slide this down a little bit real quick and then access the rear power, which I usually do. Didn't do it today. So slide this and then access the rear cables right here. Once you put any kind of top mount AIO in, it becomes really, really fun to build in. It's a lot tighter, and we're already in a really compact case. It's called the Mesh Phi C because it's Mesh Phi compact. But it's really, when said and done, it's really worth it at the end. There we go. Next is gonna be power. We're gonna put the power supply in, get that out of the way. And then we have 3 fans to run, graphics card. We're doing really well. So yeah, this is the modular Thermaltake. I love them. It's a gold, 10-year warranty, really quiet fan. Lots of modularity built into this. It's really nice. So now this entire system's ready to get the modular. I like the cool things that they do here for their stuff. They do the screw on and then slide in aspect for fractal. It's a really good feature that they offer that is really, really nice. Caught it. We caught it, chat. We caught it. Just tap them all in really quick. We'll slide the power supply in. We'll run all the braided cables. And then we'll add our other fans. And then we'll add the graphics card. And we are donezo. Alright. Time to run the RGB cable. We're running to the bottom on this bad boy, I believe. Yep, all on the bottom. Come up through the bottom. Just enough space. Just enough space, chat. Black and white cabling is a nice touch. Yeah, it goes with aesthetic. That's what I was talking about here. Is all the black and white features of this case are going to shine together really, really well. So once we get it dialed in here in a second, I'll show you the back. A lot of the RGB cables are going to tidy up a little bit more, but everything else is pretty much done back here. I'm just wrapping up the wires as we speak. So if you hear Velcro, stuff like that, that's what I'm doing. I want to get this built and ready, but a lot of cables. So we're tidying it up. We have a little bit more to do, but we're almost there. Obviously, you have to run the cables on the bottom right there, hanging out. Those are for the power, for the GPU. But we're doing good. We're doing good, making good time. There she is. Should I mean the black and white aesthetic on this? It just goes with it. Just goes with it. You'll see in a second. So That's what I'm talking about, Chad. You ready to see the fitment? Oh, the fitment. Sorry, literally like burping. I just said it. Let's see. You can see it a little closer. Fitting a 3-fan RTX 30 into a water-cooled Fractal Design Mesh IC. Yeah, it's a little tight, but we did it, chat. We did it. Can you guys see how close that fan is to the front? This is actually one of my favorite 3080s right now. The Ventus is such an underrated card. It's the overclock 3 fan, so it's really, really good. Powerful. It's pretty much the Gaming X3 without the RGB, really, if you look at it. So there's the back. For the cable management, always want to see the cable management. That's what I was tucking in back there. That's what you heard me going, ugh, ooh, ooh. That's what I was doing cable management. All right, we're gonna boot her up, chat. You guys want to see what she looks like? So we're not gonna have the all white. We're gonna get pictures of that probably here after we get her installed. We'll post a graphic later on Twitter, probably like a GIF, little video clip of it, a couple pictures, because we love the white theme. I'm gonna go pop the lights before we power her on. She's ready to go, and oh, it's gonna be gorgeous. All right, guys, you guys ready? Yeah, she is a beauty. Certified beauty. The fans in the front to the mesh, you'll see that. I'll turn it sideways so you can see those. Straight on. Looks good. Looks fabulous. Yeah, she's beauty. So we got the front fans. Those will all be white. So all the fans are dialed in white. Man, the airflow on this is just phenomenal. These Deepcool fans are completely underrated. But there she is, guys. She's beautiful. We're going to get her on the bench behind me, get her all booted up. We're going to do some video of her later back up here on the bench. Guys, thanks for another awesome video. Thank you for stopping in and showing us some love here on our YouTube channel. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button. If you like what you see even more, hit that sub button. And remember, we build these PCs you see live here on our YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now over at twitch.tv/stints. Come over, say hello, watch us build the PC, and ask any questions you have, and let's go.